Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Miss Ronnie with Miss Ronnie Rides. It is a gloomy Friday. Oh well, I was trying to close that thing. It's a gloomy Friday, and I just want to give it y'all and talk to y'all real quick. So, I was reading. I like to read the Dear Abby and Dear Helene and Dear Eric letters, where people write in, Dear Annie, where people write in and to get advice. Hold on, I'm gonna pull over and close this thing so that y'all can hear me. Pull over and close this thing here. The sunroof so y'all can hear me. So anyway, so I was reading the advice column. I like to read the advice column, and one of the letters was this lady who had her and her husband been married, I think she said 40 years, and they have a 20-year-old and a 16-year-old. And she said when the 20-year-old, when she had the 20-year-old, 2 weeks after she had him, her husband came to her and told her, that, he didn't love her, he didn't want to be with her, and all that kind of stuff, and he had found somebody else. So she said they worked through it. She said they worked through it and got through it and all that kind of stuff and stayed together. First of all, hit the subscribe button, y'all. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so when I upload a video, you will be notified. So hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and go and give me a thumbs up so you don't forget, because you're going to forget, child. And yes, I'm in my car. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. So, anyway, she said they went on. They worked through it, and they went on and stayed together and all that kind of stuff. And then, when the 20-year-old when the kids were 10 and 7. She found out he was cheating on her, and he told her, he didn't love her and he didn't want to be together, that he wasn't happy with her and all that kind of stuff. And he left. He had met somebody else, and he left. He left, and they will stay gone. I think she said 5 months or something like that. And they worked through it, and he came back home and got back together. But then they worked through it, got back together, they stayed together. Now, she didn't give details about how he treated her throughout the marriage, but the third time he told her that he had met somebody else. Now this is a 40-year marriage. He had met somebody else, and that he wasn't happy, and that he wanted her to leave because the house was his, and he wanted her to get out. So she's writing and asking, what should she do? Should she fight for the marriage like she always has, or should she should she go ahead and move and get a divorce? And she don't know how she gonna make it because he was the breadwinner, and she don't, and I think she works, but she don't make that much money. And they've been married 20 years. 20 years, and that she don't know how she gonna make it, and the house is his, and she ain't got nobody to help her because her parents are gone, and she was the only child in college and all this kind of stuff. And that's not the point of the video, and what I want to talk about. And what should she do? Should she stay there and fight for the marriage and stuff, like she always she's always done. So the point of the video is to say this: how many times that man got to tell you he don't want you? How many times somebody got to tell you they don't want you? Why are you letting this guy treat you like a dog? Where's your self-esteem? Where's your self-worth? Where's your self-value? That is a prime example of a man that does not value her and does not want her and does not love her and don't want to be with her. Why would you let somebody treat you like crap like that? I know somebody right now today, they've been together over 10 years and he cheated the whole 10 years they've been together. Everywhere that they lived, he'd mess with somebody in the apartments, in the neighborhood where everywhere that they lived. And I remember she had moved they were supposed to be moving out of town. They supposed to be, this is somebody I know all their business because I know them real well. They supposed to be moving out of town. And so she went out of town and started training. But once they wrapped the apartment and all that kind of stuff up, he supposed to move down there and move the kids and stuff down there, finish school, move the kids down there. Kids finished school and they moved down there. So she moved out of town for training, for the job that she was applying for. But she would come home on the weekends because it's close enough for her to come home on the weekends. And she would come home and cook dinner and stuff, and spend time with the family, and do laundry and all that kind of stuff. Spend time with the family. She found out that he had been trying to talk to this girl that live in the same apartment complex as them. Been going over there, leaving notes on the girl door, and the girl was saying, I thought you was, married, and he told the girl that they married, but they separated in the house, and he's sleeping out with his kids and all this here kind of stuff. And I remember one time she said she came home and cooked dinner. She always cooked when she come home. When she left that weekend, he warmed her up to food, took the girl a plate of food and all this kind of stuff, child. Terrible. And how my friend found out is because the girl had put a note on the door and came and she had put a note on. She saw her come home and she went and put a note on the door. And my friend found a note on the door, and it was addressed to her, telling her everything that her husband was doing and had been doing for the last couple of months while she was gone, and telling her everything, telling her that he said that they wasn't together and he was just there for his kids and all kind of stuff. And she stayed with him. She put him out. They got into it. She put him out and all that kind of stuff, but they ended up back together. This is been going on over 10 years. This girl, I'm telling you, this girl went to the doctor. This was earlier in the relationship. They married now. This girl went to the doctor and found out that he had given her a STD. This is his wife. This boy gave this girl a STD, a sexually transmitted disease, in the marriage. I'm telling you. One time they got into it. She put him out. He took one of them big glass pickle jars, busted out all the windows in the apartment, in their apartment. They had dual what you call those, patio doors. They had a set of patio doors in the dining area, set of patio doors in the bedroom. He busted out all 4 of the patio doors, He drop kicked he had a big 65-inch TV on the wall. He drop kicked the TV and busted the TV and knocked the TV off while busted the windows, everything. Tried to bust her windshield, but it didn't work. Busted all the windows out because she come home and he just come home and glass everywhere. And the baby was 2 years old at the time when this happened. Or a little under 2 years old at the time when this happened. They still together. So I asked her one day, does she think that he loved her? I asked her one day, do she believe that he really loved her? He just cheated on her a couple months ago. January, February. She found out because the girl contacted her through Messenger. He had been working out of town, came back in town and didn't come home. He went to the girl house that he was cheating on her with. He been cheating on her with this girl off and on for years. But you think why? What's wrong with these women? He been cheating on her and dogging her out, and the whole 10 years they've been together. You think he love you? You really believe he love you? She believe he love her. So okay. I ain't never said nothing else to her about it. Because if you like it, I love you. Why you let people, why do y'all let these men treat you like that? And it's not, the thing is, it's not so much as you love them. It's the fact that you don't love yourself. Because when you love yourself, there's no way you would let somebody treat you like that. The lady in the letter was like, well, you think I ought to stay and keep trying to work on the marriage? You need to work on your self-esteem. You need to work on your self-value. You need to work on your self-worth. You don't need to work on no marriage where the man that told you he don't love you and he don't want you and he don't want to be with you and he is not happy and then left you for other women more than once. So it ain't so much as you love that person. It's so much as you don't love yourself. Because when you love yourself, you don't let somebody mistreat you. That's like if you love your car, not a romantic love, but you appreciate your car. You take care of your car. Why would you, if you take care of your car and you know how you are about your car like that, why would you let somebody get in here eating and drinking and muddy shoes and putting their muddy shoes all up on your dashboard? Now you wouldn't do that. You'd be like, no, you're not gonna get in my car like that. You take the shoes out and wrap them in a bag and put them in the trunk. You're not gonna get in my car like that. I care about my car. My car is valuable to me. My car means something to me. But you let them take them very same muddy shoes and walk all over you like a dog. And then talking about you love him and I'm just trying to be there for him and he going through something. No, you going through something. You going through something. If you let somebody treat you like this, you going through something. You going through low self-esteem and low self-worth. Why you think I've been married 3 times? I'm not gonna let nobody dog me out and mistreat me. That's why I divorced. That ain't no rewards in heaven for staying in no bad marriage or no bad relationship. And most of the time, y'all don't even be married to these guys, and you be letting these guys mistreat you and dog you out. You let these guys mistreat you and dog you out. You let these guys bring you diseases home, bring you other child home. Women calling your phone. You find this stuff all in their phone. This girl sent my friend a message through Messenger and telling her that and we know it was the truth because the girl told the girl everything about her. How she got this particular disorder and all this here kind of stuff. How would she know that unless he told her? He don't love her, and you know, he just there for his kids, for a place to stay. That's what he ended up with her for in the first place. Because he needed a place to stay. I'm telling y'all. Todd was telling her all the stuff they be doing, and eating her eye and eating her butthole out and all. Just disgusting, y'all. Talking about he be telling her to pee on him and all. I'm talking about some disgusting stuff. I sat there with her and read the messenger messages. She handed me the phone and I sat there and read it. I'm not telling you no gossip. I'm telling you what I read myself. I don't gossip. I'm telling you, they still together. That's ridiculous. That's because you don't know your self-worth. She don't know her self-worth. Ain't no anybody that let a man or a woman, but most of the time it's women, let a man treat you like that. You have zero self-respect. You have zero self-esteem. You have zero self-worth. Because when you have self-respect, self-esteem, and self-worth, ain't no way you'll let somebody treat you like that. There's no way you let somebody treat you like that. No way. So I'm telling y'all, ladies, if any of this sound like you, don't come home. Come home when they want to. Don't have you take care of. You take care of them, ladies. Listen, if you are on HUD or Section 8 and he is living with you in your HUD or Section 8 house, he is not taking care of you. You will take care of him. If you are getting food stamps, and they probably give you a little check to help pay the water bill and all that kind of stuff. I think they do give you some type of, I forgot what they call it, but they give you a little check too to pay the water bill and all that kind of stuff. And you get food stamps and all that kind of stuff. And you get a little extra check to pay the water. And he's staying with you. He is not taking care of you. You are taking care of him. Dummy. You are taking care of him. He is providing. You are providing for him, not the other way around. The head of the household pays the household, supplies the roof over your head. If y'all are somewhere and he paying rent, he's providing the roof over your head, that's a different story. He paying the rent, paying the light bill and all that kind of stuff, and you may pay y'all cell phone bill, water bill, internet, stuff like that, but he paying that rent and he paying that light bill, then I could say, okay, he take care of you. Even if you're contributing, you're paying the water bill and the internet bill. If he's paying that rent, which is the main source of provision, is your house. It's a house, it's a roof over your head. If he paying that rent, all that rent by himself, and paying that light bill, I would say, okay, he's taking care of you. But this my friend, she got Section 8 and food stamps. She take care of him. And when he do work, he do pay the bills and stuff that he do be paying them bills and stuff that, but for the most part, she's taking care of him. You know, she's taking care of him, and she still stayed with him. That was the most recent incident. She still stayed with him. That's ridiculous. Ladies, if y'all run that bomb out your house, don't you know that Jesus died for you? Jesus died for you. I found my self-worth and my self-value in Christ. I give my self-worth, my self-value, my womanhood. Jesus made me the woman that I am today. I'm telling you. He made me the woman I am today. I'm telling you. And finding my self-worth and my self-esteem and my value in Christ and what he has done for me and who he say I am. That's why I didn't stand on marriage where nobody mistreating me and dogging me, I don't love me, and just using me for what he can get from me. I'm not fit to do that. I'm going to give it time to work and fix it. And if it ain't, you on a time limit. You on a time limit. If I ain't see no improvement and no change within a certain amount of time, 2, 3 years, 4 years at the most, I'm out. I'm out. Why? Because I'm not finna let you steal the best years of my life, my youngest years and best years of my life, trying to sit back and see if you gonna change and things gonna get better. I'm not finna do that. I be by myself and enjoy being by myself, going and coming as I please. Ain't got to answer nobody. Spend my money how I want to. Go spend time with my grandchildren when I wanted to. That was one thing about my third husband number 3. Go look at the video. He didn't like kids. He didn't like kids. So he hated, he didn't really, I ain't gonna say he hated. He didn't really like my grandkids to come over and stuff. He didn't really like my grandkids to come over and stuff. He didn't really like that. So I didn't spend as much time with my grandkids when me and him got married. That was a problem for me. Because he didn't really like kids. Now I go spend night at my grandbaby in my house. They come to my house, spend a week. Me and my 2 older granddaughters was just here this past weekend helping me. Did y'all see the video where I was up on the roof? My granddaughter was holding the ladder. One of my granddaughters, one of them 13, one of them 15, was holding the ladder for me. But I'm telling you, he didn't like when my grandkids used to come over. Because he didn't like kids. Who won't deal with that? So when he said he was leaving, bye, see you, y'all, let me unpack your stuff. I got up here and packed this stuff. I sure did. Bye. Ladies, know your self-worth. Know your self-worth. Value yourself. Do not trade your gold for trash. Do not let nobody mistreat you. Don't let no man mistreat you. Don't let nobody mistreat you. Love yourself. Get that bum off your couch. Get that bum off your couch. Run that man out your house. Know that you are paid for. You are bought with a price. Okay? Jesus paid the price for you. Jesus paid the price for you. He died for you. He loved you. And he didn't do all that he did for you to let some man dog you out and mistreat you. Married or not. If you haven't seen them improving nothing, and y'all been together all these years, it may be time for you to go. Time for you to go, because he ain't going to change. They're not going to change. After all these years, they're not going to change. If they ain't changed all this time, they ain't going to change. So, I hope y'all get some, value out this video. I'm telling you, get him off your couch. Run him out your house. He can't keep no job. He got to go. He won't stay on no job. He can't keep no job. Everything always falling back on you. Everything is always on you. He always coming to you talking about what we gonna do, and you can't even go to him and say, hey, baby, what we gonna do? He can't even make a decision. Oh, this the popcorn, y'all. Banana pudding. My #1 seller for a long time. That's the website. So y'all go on. I'll put the link to the website in the description box. Listen. Then hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up to push the video through the algorithm. Listen. If you can't ever just go to him and say, baby, you know what we're gonna do, and he got a plan, not nothing illegal, because that's another thing. My friend husband, he was always doing something crooked, and illegal, jeopardizing, putting themselves in jeopardy. See, listen. If he ain't got, if he don't know how to fix nothing. Every time something break or break down, y'all got to call somebody. He don't know how to fix nothing, know how to do nothing. Child, get that bum out your house. He got to be able to do more than know how to screw and lick on you. And I'm not trying to be foul mouth, but that's what it is. That's the world. He got to be more. He got to know how to do more than that. You shouldn't be living in sin anyway. If you're not married, you need to get out of sin. You need to get out of fornication. You need to get out of sin. You need to get out of fornication anyway. But he got to be more. He got to be able to do more than lay up. Okay? Because that's ridiculous. If it's good to you, I assure you, he giving it to somebody else too. She's enjoying it too. Somebody else is enjoying it too. So please, ladies, go to Walmart, go to aisle 6 and buy you some self-esteem, and then go on over there to aisle 10 and buy you some self-worth, and then when you get to checkout, pick up a couple of bottles of self-value. Okay, and get that bomb out your house. And get your self together and raise your standards. Raise your standards. Raise your self-worth and raise your self-value. And know and understand that if you do not, it's going to end up costing you the long run. The cheap comes out expensive. Like Judge Millie on the Peeps Court used to say, the cheap comes out expensive. If you don't get rid of this bum man and get some self-worth value in yourself, the cheap is going to come out expensive. It's going to cost you in the long run. That cheap thing that you're dealing with is going to cost you your self-value in the long run. Okay? Thank you so much for tuning in. God bless you. Have a good weekend. If something else come up in my spirit, I'm going to make another video. Until then, God bless you. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, like the video. God bless you.